SWOT analysis of MMM Nigeria. It's presented by Akato Emmanuel, batch 2017 May 12th, Group 3, and the email is akatoemmanuel@gmail.com. Now, we should know that SWOT is a mnemonics which simply represents strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. Now, these four mnemonics, they are all embedded into any organization, being it growing or dead. You must see the strength of that organization. You must see the weakness. You must look at the opportunity that the organization gives, and you look at the threats of that organization or that affects that organization. Now we're going to be narrowing our mind to the SWOT that can affect MMM. First is the strength. Now we'll be considering four major points as strength to MMM. Now we should know that these 4 points, they are what back up the MMM as a community. We should also know that number one is it is an international community whose activities encompasses more than 80 countries with participants ranging from millions over the earth. MMM is not just in a particular region, rather it wove around more than 80 to 100 countries around the earth. Now, the participant is drawn from every country, every of these 80 to 100 countries around the world. And this has to do with population, and we know very well that population is the strength of every organization. You can imagine where we have a lot of population pulling their resources into a particular organization. You can see how strong and viable such a community will be. Number two, we should know that they offer reward within 30 days at 30% for every amount donated. That means if you donate any particular amount of money for 30 days, you end up getting a reward of 30% for every money. That means if you donate, if you are able to donate the sum of 20,000, you should be expecting a reward of 6,000 naira at the end of 30 days. Now, this is also a major strength that is backing up MMM. Now, the third one, we should know that there is no central bank account. That means no one can claim monopoly of disbursing money. MMM has no central account where everybody pay to and you withdraw. Rather, you pay to each participant. You don't have a central account. And so because of that, there is no one regulator, there is no one manager that controls that particular account. Rather, it is controlled by me, it is controlled by you, it is controlled by every participant that involved. Now, fourthly, it accommodates the use of universal accepted currency, which is Bitcoin. That means if you are in US, if you are in France, if you are in Germany, if you are in Russia, if you are in Ukraine, you are in Nigeria, you can use a standard currency where you can be able to pay everybody at the same time. Not necessarily the naira now, not necessarily the dollar, nor the pounds, but rather an accepted currency around the world, which is Bitcoin. Now, this is a major strength of MMM, and it has made MMM pull off. Now, I also want you to know that for everything that is strong, there is also weakness. There is also weakness for everything that is strong. And so because of that, we will be extracting into the weakness of MMM. Now, number one weakness we'll be looking at is the lack of internet access. I want to let you know that most of our persons, most of our participants, or some participants, if I may say, they are ill equipped with the knowledge that has to do with the internet. I was opportune to pay a woman that don't even know anything about internet. So you will find out that such woman will not have the full confidence of putting of donating as time goes on. Why? Because she has no full knowledge, she has no full backing of the internet. Yeah, she has no full knowledge of the internet. Number two, there is no guarantee for liabilities. Now, when, for example, there are liabilities that come forth, you don't have guarantee, especially when your account is hacked. There is no strong guarantee that ensures that your money comes back. Mind you, MMM is not where you is not an investment, rather it is donation. Now the third one is the dishonesty of members. Members around the world, as you know, they are dishonest. You see people posting fake proof of payment, and this is one of the major weakness that MMM today is encountering. Now we will also look at the opportunities that MMM has. Now, number one, we should know that membership is open to everyone, irrespective of their color, their skin, their class, their grade, their personality, where they come from, the color of their the pointedness of their nose, and everything. MMM is open to everybody. You are black, you are white, MMM is open to everybody. And it makes you, especially when you are working, when you are using Bitcoin, it makes you have relationship all round. This is one major opportunity that MMM has brought into stay. Now, number two, MMM creates an opportunity to enhance our lives. Now, if you make donation, unlike other community where you make donation, at the end of the day you get back, let's say 5% of what you donated. MMM gives you 30% of every donation that you make in 30 days. Now, this is a great opportunity that when we utilize or when we seize or when we use it, we'll find out that it is an added advantage, or it brings more advantage to our lives. Number three, it bridges the gap between the class and classless in the society. It bridges the gap between the rich and the poor. I was opportunity to make payment to one big man one day. At the end of the day, he smiled after I have made payment to him, and then as we speak, we are good friends now. So this is an opportunity I have never gotten in life, but because of MMM, I'm able to meet it. I'm able to meet up with it. Now, as we speak, the man is a very good friend of mine, just like I'm a very good friend to his family. Now, this would have been possible if it's not for MMM. Now, we'll also look at the threats that that faces MMM as a community. The threat that faces MMM as a community. The first one is the activities of the hackers. The hackers, they go into your account, change your bank account, change every information. At the end of the day, when you get help, they have no option. They will channel the whole thing to their own account, whereby after providing help, you will not be able to get help, and even most times you will not be able to access your account. So these are one major this is a major threat to MMM. Now we also have false information leading to panic. You hear some persons bringing informations that are not true, like MMM has been squashed, MMM has run down, there is no more money in the system, and not the rest. Now these are informations that are disturbing, and it is a threat to the community. The last one, which is government policy. Government policy for some time now have not towards MMM have not been stable, and they have not been stable, and so because of that, it has led to a great and a significant threat to MMM participation all over the country, where you hear Senate coming to deliberate, and the newspaper bringing different publications, and many other things, SEC coming with their reports, even though they are not true. You find that these are threats to MMM. Now, in conclusion, I want you to know that the strength outshines the weakness, an opportunity than the threat. So if the strength is higher than the weakness in every system, or opportunities you get is higher than the threat in every system, you find that such system is viable for you to join, for you to belong. I join you this moment. I want you to look at it and know that MMM is good. Thank you very much.